Hey everybody, today we're going to go see Cleetus McFarland and fly his helicopter. We're going to get the jet ready and head over to Sarasota. I'm pretty excited about
it. And we are clear to land, runway 32. Say autopilot off, which completes our before landing checklist.
10.
Okay, no flavor. There's Bravo. Let's see if we can roll past this big guy and make it easier. Here on the left, here on the right. And we'll go for that Alpha 4 exit up ahead.
Because you were so kind to let us go in the Honda Jet, we have to return the favor and let you get some stick time in Consuela.
it. And there she is.
Yeah.
What a beauty.
She's a beauty. She's good looking. Fresh out of Venezuela.
Yeah, I've heard the story. It's
Been here less than a year. She's coming up on a year, actually.
be flying a drug runner.
Yep. Smells like cigars inside.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's a great helicopter.
Wow, it's beautiful. It does look like a lot of fun.
You wear it like a backpack. It moves with you. You know, you'll see.
All right.
Get you some time on the sticks and then let you have at it.
All right. Well, we're going to go to lunch. Okay. Well, Cleetus just surprised me. He said, let's just fly to lunch. I thought we were going to walk.
That's the beauty of it.
I thought we were going to walk over there and just grab a sandwich. No, we're going to do it Cleetus style. We're going to fly to lunch in this beautiful bird. All right. Let's do it. I heard this thing is old. It looks brand new.
Yeah, she's a 1986. Thousands of hours on her, but we top to bottomed it. It's brand
absolutely
new, brand new head,
gorgeous.
Brand new blades, brand new. As much as we could do brand new without it getting out of control, you know.
That is awesome.
Because I've always had a theory that if you were falling out of the sky in a helicopter, you wouldn't say, "I'm sure glad I saved that $15,000." You know.
Right.
So I just wanted to make sure it was as safe as possible and as perfect as it can be, and it's been very trusty since we got it done. Put your right foot here, grab this, and then you can kind of go in and just put your leg over the top of the cyclist. So you're gonna use these pedals a little more than you're used to,
Yeah.
and this is your up-down lever, you know?
Okay. That's the collector, no?
Collective.
Collective.
So yep, the more you pull on this, I mean, you can look at the blade in front of us. As I pull it up, you see the blade pitching over, you know?
Changing its angle of attack.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to focus on the flying, so I'm going to put the camera away. We'll catch you back when we get to Venice. We're going to Venice.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, that was totally awesome. Unbelievable flight. It's been so long since it's been in a helicopter, but that was a tremendous amount of fun. I'm telling him that I had a tremendous amount of fun, but I didn't tell him about the hole in my wallet that seems to be burning.
There's already a hole burning in David's wallet. It's bad. I can smell the leather burning from here.
That was incredible. All right, that was a great lunch.
Yeah, thanks for lunch. I purposely forgot my wallet, so David had to pay.
All right.
Now we're good.
All right, now I know how he works.
Yeah.
All right, we're heading back to Consuela. This time for a little bit more lessons.
Yeah, we're gonna head to the track, grab a camera, and then we'll head. We're gonna do some hovering practice. See if you got that.
All right, looking forward to it.
Seatbelt up.
Okay, that's pretty baller. Alright, I'm getting the tour of the shop. You guys are all familiar with this, I'm sure, if you're fans of Cleetus McFarland. Cleetus is filming.
Oh yeah.
That's a bold
Pop 'em
statement.
off, boys.
That's a
Pop 'em
bold
off.
statement to say lift your head.
Gotta be head gas here,
Yes,
ladies.
it is.
That one doesn't look that bad. See anything?
The biggest thing is to look at like the water jackets if
That's
they're
that
like
one.
blown up. I've been cross.
Pop the other one off.
Yeah, the look feel.
Looks brand new. It looks like two confident engine builders built in the parking lot.
Looks like it's ready for another 200,000 miles.
It was probably
Well-
just the Scotch-Brighted deck.
Down here it looks like it was. Pull the other side.
Pop the other one. That ain't enough for me to worry. Pull like you mean it. Oh, interesting.
Don't worry
There's
about
all
the
our
washers.
washers. What
Your piston sitting
tarnation.
flat here. What we got?
The only thing I can think
Pretty
of
straight from here.
why you push water that bad, maybe your Scotch-Brite sanded cylinder might have.
But it just gave out just
Gave
now.
out,
I
yeah.
mean, it lasted all
I
week.
know. I don't know.
Well, day 5 he was getting after.
Dirty film on
All right, let's pull your heads off while we're dinking with this. I see some potential piston damage.
Something tells me it's not supposed to be filled with liquid like that.
Well, you just pulled the head. You know?
Yeah.
Here, let me spin this thing out.
Wait, is that fuel? What is
That's coolant.
coolant? Oh, okay.
Passages.
All right, shows you how much I know about cars.
That doesn't look terrible. Definitely.
We injected oil right there.
So there's nothing on either engine that we can really find.
Definitely lifted this head. Now it's just to check that back
So
piston.
do you think the sound was just from the gas being damaged, maybe?
No, I think it might have bent something or might have.
Alright, we're gonna take David for a ride in the blue F-150. We're about to leave, but I said I gotta show you.
Is this the one where you surprised your wife with it and said, "Oh, I haven't touched it, honey. I didn't
No,
do
that's
much."
her Tahoe.
Oh, her Tahoe.
Similar setup though in my truck.
I remember that. Oh, that's right. All right, I'm getting the full Cleetus McFarland experience today. Now we're going in the Beast here. I'm renaming this place McFarland. It's like your own theme park. You got
It is.
helicopter rides, truck rides, car rides, track
Right.
rides.
We got it all.
What do you call this? The Beast? What is this?
Well, we just call it the blue F-150.
I think it's the Beast.
It is a beast. You'll see.
Let's just take note that you drove my McLaren.
I did. I did. We'll see if this feels
And I'm
like
sitting,
McLaren.
I'm sitting in the passenger seat of your truck.
Yeah.
All right, so you forget your wallet, and you do the driving. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Well, I think you should feel it before you decide if you want to drive or not.
All right. Wow. Okay, he's like setting the bar really high here.
All right. Let's see if this works this time.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
My hat got washed off my head.
That was pretty cool.
It's got some pull.
That's a ton of pull.
Four-wheel drive. That's the trick.
All I was thinking is, I hope the aerodynamics of this truck can support this kind of speed.
Well, the gauge only said 120.
I got there quick.
Well, that's as high as the gauge goes.
Now you're in manual. Is that right?
Yeah, you just put it in manual to like keep it from upshifting, so you can control like what RPM you leave at.
Were you doing any gear changes? I didn't notice.
No, it's all automatic.
Okay.
So like you can paddle shift it to whichever gear you want to start in.
And then when you go, it's automatic at that point.
Once your foot's to the ground, doesn't matter if it's in manual, it's going to shift on at the right point. So if you just say you're like, all right, I want to leave in second, you just downshift, then just.
All right, so how would this do? Because, sometimes you get a different feel. You're in a different vehicle. It's a truck, so maybe feels faster than it is, but it feels pretty damn fast. How would this do against my P1?
I don't know. Well, if we're turning, I'm toast.
No, straight line. I understand you're toasting it.
I think it would absolutely
Think it smoke it?
smoke it.
Really?
because it's so optimized for straight line,
I don't know.
especially on the road. You know,
We should. Now, for what distance? Because obviously,
that's the thing. You might get me in the long run because
Yeah,
you can go like 250.
so distance, I'm gonna get you. But
If we ran Titusville, you know, like the long,
yeah,
then
I've done that.
Then
I've
you
got it.
got me covered. Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty quick.
You know, this is the engine this truck comes with.
With a supercharger, or what'd you do to it?
We put a big supercharger on it, but they come with this engine. Now we put rods and pistons in it, but they can hold close to this power bone stock. Like I could build you one of these for 60 grand, right?
That's
Cool.
60 grand after you buy the truck.
This is 60 grand done.
Like buy the truck and the adjustments.
That buys the brand new truck with the adjustments.
You gotta be kidding me.
No. And it'll be, I mean, I don't own anything that can beat this on the street because it has so much traction. It's in four-wheel drive. It doesn't slip. You know?
Yeah, that what you just did there, where you went from 0, that was really quick. Yeah,
We impressed the McLaren guy.
Yeah, we impressed me there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're called best tugs. Helicopter wagon.
All right. There you go. You're all the way up.
All right,
All right, I'll pop us over into the track and we'll start doing some hovering, okay?
let's do it. You got controls.
I have the controls.
Yeah, the awareness you have to have of even just where your tail is, so you don't hit anything.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is watching that tail. You lose your tail, you're done. You're hurting.
And like you're flying around all these poles and wires and everything. I mean, obviously you know the area, but wow,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
So here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna give you one control at a time.
Okay.
And I'm always the one in control.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna let you manipulate one at a time. So what we're gonna do is start with the collective, so your left hand. And I'm just gonna let you get a feel for it. So right now we're at about a 3-foot hover, and just take us up to about a 10-foot hover. Pull up a little more. There you go, and hold us right here. Try not to like do a bunch of movements, just try to do like a slow, like right there, and then just, all right. Now take us back down to like a 2-foot hover. Oh, don't let it sink too fast, there you go. So what you don't know yet is that every input you're doing is changing the position the pedals have to be in. And that's, the more you jerk that thing around, the more pedal, you have to really be on it with the pedals. So, all right, go ahead and set us on the ground. So just kind of slowly go down. You're gonna feel my skid touch first. And then we're just gonna slowly drop all the way down. So let the skid touch, a little lower. There you go. And then now kind of slowly, oh, see we just bounced up, so just touch it. And just slowly go all the way down, all the way down. Perfect. All right, now pick us back up into a hover. Keep in mind it's gonna pick up at about 50% torque. You feel it kind of stretching its legs.
Yeah.
There she goes, she's starting to pick up on the shocks a little bit. There you go, and just go to a 3-foot hover. A little higher. There you go. Yep, so don't adjust it a ton. If we leave it right where it's at right now, believe it or not, it won't touch, but it'll get close. Like we're on a ground effect cushion, So the closer we get, the tighter that cushion gets, and it'll just kind of pop us back up. So
I see.
you don't have to adjust it a ton. Just kind of leave it right there. All right, I'll take that control back now.
You have controls?
All right, you're going to be just on the pedals now.
Okay.
And so, well, you can keep your hands on the controls, but you're just going to be the pedals, okay? So left pedal in, turns the nose left. Right pedal in, turns the nose right. And we'll just hold our heading right here, okay? On that last pole. Just keep our heading on that last pole for me. A little bit of left. There you go. There you go. Yep, just dance on them a little bit. All right, let's go 90 degrees left. On the Freedom Factory sign right there.
Got it.
All right, now hold there. Now watch, I'm gonna pull up with my left hand, and you're gonna see the whole helicopter's gonna yaw, okay?
Okay.
That's gonna yaw right. Okay, you put in that left pedal,
Yeah.
and then when I push down, it's gonna yaw the opposite way. You're catching it, you're doing pretty good, but so every time, you know, if you just go like this, it's just, you really gotta dance the pedals a lot. So you'll see how that factors in later when you're doing all three at once.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna give you the cyclic, and I'll be on with you, and just try and hover us in this position, okay? I have the other two controls. You just try to hover us here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a guy who hasn't flown a helicopter in 20 years. All right, I'm gonna turn us to the left 180 degrees, okay? You try and hold us where we're at.
Okay. I don't know why when you said that we started moving
We
forward.
just started moving. All right, just hold us here.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly start rotating us left. Don't let her creep off on you. You're doing great, man. All right, take us over the grass. Not fast, though. Not fast. That was good recovery. Good recovery.
Okay.
All
Grass.
right. That was, you're killing it. All right, I'm gonna do another 180 to left. Don't let us take off here. All right, take us back to in between the stickers, okay?
In between the stickers.
The 4 stickers on the ground.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Slow down, cowboy. There we go.
You have to start gently
There
going
you go.
back.
There you go. Yeah.
Gently going back. Gently left. Keep the nose there.
That's the key word, gentle. Oh, this looks good. Looks good. Commit. Commit. Put it down. Yeah. That was good.
Was that me?
No, that was all you.
That was me?
I was with you, but that was all you. I didn't add any input.
All right.
Nice job.
That was a little bit of work on the right arm.
Gives you a workout.
So I feel like if I had an emergency at this point, I could probably get us up somewhere and probably put us down relatively.
Yeah, you probably could.
You know, probably survive it. It might take me a while, but.
Yeah. Then off we go.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and fly a left traffic, but we won't overfly the drag strip racers. As you turn the corner, you'll need some right pedal when you lower that. There you go. And now start aiming at the spot. Swing a little wide over the hanger, and then we'll aim for it.
I feel like I'm a little more in control this time.
Yep, it's looking good.
A lot more parameters than flying an airplane all at once.
Yeah.
You have to control
That's it.
all at once.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let me take the controls.
You have controls?
I have the controls.
I have a brake.
Whew.
Wow.
That'll fatigue you, right?
Yeah, there's a lot more parameters going on that you have to control.
I always say that airplanes take significantly more knowledge and helicopters take significantly more skill.
You're doing, like, you're watching torque, you're watching the coordination, the rudders, the cyclic, the collective, all this stuff going on. That's pretty wild.
I thank Cleetus for an absolutely fantastic day in the helicopter. Hope you guys like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.